on. Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Welcome to another Compromisation tier list video. Today we're going to be doing Disney Junior shows.
And
I don't know
Playhouse
why I
Disney.
don't Playhouse Disney. Yeah, I don't know why this is in Spanish, but I don't care. We're making it English. All right.
Yeah.
We are going to. Let's do this. We're just gonna do that and that. All right, there we go. All right. All right, here we go. All right, let's start off with Handy Manny. All right, I don't think now before we get into this, I don't think none of these shows. I don't think any of these shows deserve an F tier. I don't think any of them are gonna get an F tier. None of them are gonna get an F tier.
Yeah. And these are all opinion.
Yeah, the ones in the D tier, like they're not necessarily awful. I just don't care for them. Like, for example, Handy Manny. Now, this show came out around the year I was born, 2006. Animation looks nice. The voice acting is decent. Like, it's all good things, but like, I'm putting it in D tier. Not memorable. It's not memorable for me. It wasn't memorable.
I honestly have nostalgia for that show, so I would put it in C tier just for the nostalgia.
Like,
but you can keep it in D tier.
Yeah, it's not. It wasn't ever one of my favorites. All right, Bear in the Big Blue House.
Yes.
I remember seeing a couple promos of it, so I don't have an opinion on it, but it looks fun. It looks fun. So, but we all know where Katie's putting it.
Yes. S tier.
Yeah, it's iconic. Right, Sophia the First. I really like this show. I watched it on its first release. I watched the pilot movie. I watched it on its first release. I really loved it. I would probably. It's in between two tiers. Oh, it's in between. It's A tier. I really like this show.
Yeah, honestly, I have no opinion on it. I have heard of it, but I just have no opinion on it.
It's basically about this princess girl. It's about this young girl who meets all these Disney princesses. Except for Anna and Elsa. She never met those two.
Yeah.
Muppet Babies. Alright.
Oh my god. I remember watching a few clips of the classic old cartoon from the 80s.
Yeah, same. Seen a couple clips of this, but I wouldn't say I watched it. So we're gonna put it in the never watched category.
Okay.
With Vampirella, never really huge into it. It was one of my favorites, but never watched it. Okay, Doc McStuffins. I loved this show. I can't even in words describe how much I loved this show when I was younger. It came out. I loved this show.
I have no opinion on it.
Yeah, I want to put an S tier so bad. I'm gonna put it in the A tier. Like I want to. All right, Little Einsteins. This is a very nostalgic show, but to be honest, I want to put this in the B tier, but like it's so nostalgic. I still have a DVD of it. I think that was a little weird, but
I kind of find it overrated.
Yeah, same. It's just not that good of a show. It's just not that good of a show. So maybe a C tier. Or I don't want to say D tier because I think that's a little too harsh. But like, yeah, I've never liked it as a kid, and that was about it. Fine. Hey, Bunny Town.
Oh my gosh, I remember seeing a couple clips of it, and I love shows with puppetry.
Yeah, Katie's a big puppet person. Alright. Never watched it. I've never even heard of it, so like I'm gonna put it here. Right, Roly Poly Oly. I remember seeing a couple promos of this on some of my Disney VHSs when I was a little kid with like my Winnie the Pooh VHSs that I watched, especially the Terror movie. The animation doesn't look all that good. But again, this came out back in 1998, so you can't really blame them. This was like early CG animation. Toy Story had been released like 3 years prior. So, like, it's clear, but
I have no opinion.
Never watched. I'm gonna put it in the never watch category. All right, Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. I really liked this show back in the day.
Oh my gosh, I have so much nostalgia for that.
I really, really liked this show. I loved this show. I love Mickey Mouse.
Mickey
He
Mouse.
had, like some of. Well, I'm putting it in the B tier mostly because it's iconic. Like Mickey Mouse is one of the most iconic Disney characters. Period. He's a very iconic. It's just some of the most iconic Disney characters.
Yeah.
Probably the main reason.
Yeah.
My friends Tigger and Pooh. Okay, I really like Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh. Especially the Tigger movie. I love the Tigger movie. I just watched it like a few hours ago. It's still a really good movie. My friends Tigger and Pooh. I have some nostalgia for this show.
I've only heard of it.
Yeah. I put it in the C tier because it's Winnie the Pooh. Like, you can't hate anything Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah.
Speaking of Winnie the Pooh, the Book of Pooh. Because of this, when I was a kid, that I would watch quite frequently. So therefore, it goes there at the A tier because I watched like a video of it. All right. Now we get to two of my favorites, the Wiggles. Okay.
Oh, that.
I love the Wiggles. I still listen to their music occasionally, like because I think it's a total bop. Like it's an unironically fun bop. So for that reason alone.
I have no opinion on it.
Oh really, dude? The Wiggles are iconic.
I have heard of them.
Well, that's unfortunate. But anyways.
I know, I'm missing out.
It's fine, it's fine. But for that reason alone, I'm going to put it right there in the S tier. Or mostly because of just all the nostalgia I have for it. And
yeah.
Okay, saving the best for last. Jake and the Neverland Pirates.
Yep, we know how you feel about it.
Yes. Oh my god. I absolutely loved the show. It came out around the perfect time for me, and as someone who watched the original Peter Pan on repeat all the time, I loved Peter Pan so much, mostly because of all the love I have of Peter Pan. I really, really love Peter Pan. It's one of my favorite Disney movies, and also, Jake and Izzy are two of my favorite Disney characters, period. Izzy especially, I had a crush on her. I had a crush on Izzy when I was a kid. You guys can laugh at me, you can laugh at me, but I loved this show when I was little. I loved this show. Izzy is one of my favorite Disney characters, period. She's just a really adorable character. So, the people have spoken. The people have spoken. There is no debate. I'm not even debating.
Yeah.
Yeah, seriously, like, you guys know me. You know how much I loved Jake and the Neverland Pirates. As a kid, I would watch this show constantly.
Yep.
Where would you put it, though?
Honestly, I would put it in the B tier.
Yeah, it's so good. I loved this show. I loved this show as a kid. And I still do today. I watched it. I will watch this at any given moment. It's a really fun show. It's still a really good show. Like, I love this show. It's one of my favorite shows in general. So therefore, there's our top 3 here. So right here.
Number 1, Jake and the Neverland Pirates. Number 2, The Wiggles. Number 3, Bear in the Big Blue House.
Bear in the Big Blue House. Yep. No, I think it's always number 1. There's no debate for you. There's literally no debate. There was from the start. There was no debate. There's no debate. The people have spoken. I love this show. So yeah, that's the tier list, y'all. Thank you guys so much for watching. We will see you all later.
Goodbye.